Hey, what's going on everyone? Greg here, and if you are subscribed to my channel already, you know that I have a Google Pixel 3 XL. I actually have it right here, and you know that I've been having some issues using the device, and it seems that I am not alone in this department. A lot of people are having some major problems with this phone, and these are problems that are all over the place. Some problems I actually have experienced myself, and other problems I have only read about. I have not experienced them. But I wanted to go through each and every one of them, starting with some of the problems I've been experiencing. And one of the most noticeable problems and one of the most major problems that I've had with the Google Pixel 3 XL is the video recording hiss. Now, there is a very noticeable, audible hiss when you are recording video with the Google Pixel 3 XL. So I'm actually going to play a video right now, record it on the Google Pixel 3 XL, no editing, no post-processing done to it, just the raw video in complete silence, and you can really hear the major hiss that's going on in it. So to me, that is some pretty bad hiss. I don't know if it has anything to do with the software, if it's something with the hardware, maybe the microphone on the Google Pixel 3 XL. I've heard many explanations for this, and I've actually heard that even the older Google Pixel 2 XL, which I did not own, I did not have any experience with that device, apparently had some of these same issues in regard to the audio being really noisy when recording it out of the video camera. So that is just a huge problem for me, someone who likes to record a lot of video on their phone. Having a lot of unnecessary background noise, it's just a huge turnoff. One of the biggest things that you learn when you start doing video is that a lot of people actually care more about the audio in a video than they actually do care about the video quality. Bad audio is actually going to turn off someone quicker to your video than maybe if it wasn't recorded at a higher resolution, or maybe the video was a little overexposed or dark. Having that hiss on that video is just not good for me. Now, another problem I've been having with the Google Pixel 3 XL, and I actually haven't had it as bad as some of the people out there, some of the people on Reddit and some of the people on Twitter have been complaining about the RAM management. It's been something I've been noticing with the Google Pixel 3 XL. Apparently, it only has 4 gigabytes of RAM, which actually usually isn't a problem. Some iPhones only have 2, 3, or 4 gigabytes of RAM as well. But apparently Google is not optimized as well as iOS to take advantage of lower RAM. And we also see a lot of Android phones that are going with 6 gigabytes of RAM and 8 gigabytes of RAM. So it might be something related to the software inside of Android itself that is causing these memory issues. And maybe the Google Pixel 3 XL doesn't have enough RAM to support the operating system or to keep things loaded constantly. Now, like I said, I have had a few issues with apps reloading after launching them, and YouTube going away after clicking right through another app, or maybe audio playback stopping, but I haven't had it nearly as bad as some of the users out there. Especially on Reddit, I've been seeing some posts saying that while they were driving, they had Google Maps open and they were playing a podcast or they were listening to music, and the Maps application actually closed on them. That's not good, and if it can't handle Maps and audio at the same time, that is a really big issue. I think that's more than just having 4 gigabytes of RAM in the device. I think that might actually be something related to the software, something going on with that to cause that bad of a crash. But this is a major problem. A lot of people have pointed it out, from tech journalists to bloggers to people on Reddit and Twitter. And it is a problem that Google really does need to solve. Another issue that is plaguing some Pixel 3 users out there is that their photos actually aren't saving after they've taken them. So from all the information I can gather, the photos aren't saving sometimes due to the way Google handles photos. So if you actually take a photo on the Google Pixel 3 or the Google Pixel 3 XL, after you take a photo, if you notice, if you actually wait and look in the camera app, you'll see that there's some processing going on. This is because Google heavily processes every image you take, and it actually doesn't do it in real time. It does it after you take the photo. If you've ever taken a portrait mode on a Google Pixel device, you'll notice that it applies the blur after you've taken the photo, unlike the iPhone XS or iPhone XS Max. And there's something going on with that processing that if you close out of the app before it finishes processing that photo, the photo might actually get deleted if the app closes in the background. That kind of has something similar to do with the RAM management on the Google Pixel 3. And if you don't let that photo finish processing, you actually might lose that photo that you took. So again, another big issue here that users are facing. Fortunately for this issue, Google already has issued a response, and they said they're working on a fix as they speak to solve this issue. So I do got to give Google credit there that they actually responded to this issue and they say they're working on a fix. Hopefully it comes fast for Google Pixel 3 users out there, Because if you get a photo that you really like or a photo of a special moment and you just lose it because maybe someone called you on your phone or maybe you were just too quickly exiting out of the camera app, that really does stink. Another issue plaguing Google Pixel devices is actually something to do with the speakers. There's a lot of distortion. I've actually mentioned this in my previous video. At loud volumes, I'm getting a lot of heavy distortion in the Google Pixel 3 XL speakers. And another issue, which I actually did experience, but I didn't really mention it too much. It didn't bother me personally all too much, but it has been bothering some users out there, and I definitely do notice it, is that there is a lot of vibration on the Google Pixel 3 XL when you're playing music, when you're playing a podcast. You can actually feel the vibration really clearly in the back, and that's not even just at loud volumes, that's even on lower volumes. You can constantly feel a vibration, especially if your fingers are placed anywhere in the middle of the device. There is heavy vibration when playing audio. I think this might have something to do with this soft glass back that Google has implemented in the Google Pixel 3 XL. I noticed if I put my fingertips up here towards the shiny glass back, I don't feel the vibrations as much, but right in this middle spot, maybe that's also because the two front-firing speakers being placed, it's sending audio to the middle for that vibration, but I can definitely feel some heavy vibration when using the Google Pixel 3 XL. Again, this doesn't bother me as much as some of the users on Reddit, but it is an issue I have noticed while using the device. We've also seen some other weird issues, like some users getting an artificial notch when they rotate their phone into landscape and rotate it back out. They'll actually get a notch over here on the side of the phone, an artificial notch, a black notch bar that's artificial. It's not even supposed to be part of the device, and some of these users are getting it. So that is a weird software issue. I'm sure that's something simple to fix, but again, it is another software issue plaguing the Google Pixel 3. There's also some production qualities facing the Google Pixel 3, and this is nothing new to the Pixel line. It seems that every year that Google releases a Pixel phone, there's some sort of manufacturing process, whether it's not shipping Android on the phones or it's something to do with the screen quality this time. Apparently some of the phones are coming out chipped already out of the box. For a phone that you're paying a premium for a $800, for a $900 phone, to get something that's already chipped on the sides out of the box, that's just not a really good experience to have. And again, these are issues that have plagued Google in the past with their manufacturing process, something going wrong in the manufacturing line that isn't giving consistent quality to all of the phones being made. Now this one actually does surprise me, and it's not really a hardware or software issue. It's that Google is artificially limiting wireless charging to the Google Pixel 3 and Google Pixel 3 XL for fast 10-watt charging. They're actually limiting that to their own proprietary charger. Google says it has something to do with a priority handshake with the wireless charger in the phone, but if you have a 7.5 watt fast wireless charger or a 10 watt fast wireless charger, you won't be able to use that third-party charger on the Google Pixel 3 or the Google Pixel 3 XL. You'll have to get the special $80 wireless charger from Google to wirelessly fast charge your Pixel phone. This is something that really surprised me. This sounds like something that Apple would have done with AirPower, saying you have to buy AirPower if you want to do a 7.5 watt fast charge on the iPhone 10. And Apple actually does allow you to get 7.5 watt fast charging. On third-party wireless chargers, you can fast charge an iPhone 10 or an iPhone XS, iPhone XS Max. So it is surprising to see Google limiting the fast wireless charging to their own stand. And this isn't even all of the issues. These are just some of the highlighted issues I brought out with the Pixel 3. Some people are even reporting crushed blacks, burn-in issues again on that OLED display that plagued the Pixel 2 XL. And I know what you're thinking. You're going to say, Greg, you are wearing an Apple Watch, you use an iPhone, you're making all this up. And I'm not making this up. These are real problems that real users are having, some problems that I'm even having. In fact, go on the Made for Google Reddit page. These are Google fans, and even in the many threads explaining the problems that people are having with their devices, they are asking for people, YouTubers, people in the tech press, the media, to actually highlight this problem so that they can get Google to fix it. And they want to sign petitions, they want to send forums, and they want people to make videos, people in the tech press, people in YouTube, to actually make videos or write articles highlighting these problems so that they can actually get them fixed, because they are Google Pixel fans and they want their phone to work well. They don't want to return the phone. They don't want to switch to iPhone. They don't want to switch to another Android phone. They really enjoy using a stock Android experience with the Google Pixel, and they just want some of these hardware and software issues to be resolved. If only we had a champion out there, a champion in the tech space to really, really highlight these problems, to really send a message to the giant Google corporation out there. Who can help us? Who out there can help us?
You need me.
No. Someone. Anyone, please, anyone. I can't think of anyone out there who could help us with these problems. I can't think. I think I know the person for the job. I think I know who.
You need me. You need me. You need me.
No, never mind. I forget. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, if you are a Google Pixel user, I am showing you no hostility by being a fan of the Google Pixel. If you are having any issues, or if you're having a great experience, if you love your Google Pixel 3, Google Pixel 3 XL, if you have zero issues, let me know in the comments below. Let me know if you're having issues in the comments below. I really want to know how widespread some of these issues are. Or if these people on Reddit, people on Twitter, if you think maybe I'm overblowing these problems, let me know in the comments below. Let's have an honest conversation down there. If you like the video, guys, make sure you give it a like. If you like this channel, if you want to see more from my channel, including additional coverage on the Google Pixel 3 XL, and of course, we're having the iPhone XR coming out on Friday. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you guys want to support the channel in any way, you can buy some awesome merch, some merch that I happen to be wearing right now. This is the selfie shirt, available on the Greg's Gadget store. And it actually helps me out if you want to help the channel out anyway. There's no Patreon, there's no YouTube memberships yet, so that is a way to help the channel out, and you get a shirt in return too. So it's not just helping me out, you also get maybe a product that you like. And again, guys, thank you again for the overwhelming response this channel has been receiving. As you know, we're growing like a weed out there. Things have been going really well for the channel. So again, thank you guys for being awesome, and I will see you all in the next video. Take care, everyone.